My name is Ashley Harris. I'm a 19-year-old Christian who loves spending time with my family, playing sports, singing and playing guitar, and just being outside. My goal in life is to seek and follow God's will. I try to let His light shine and I strive to set a good Christian examples for others to follow. One of my favorite things to do is spend time with my family.
I'm from an athletic family of 7, so I grew up playing basketball, tennis, football, baseball, and softball with all of them. I currently play basketball for Shorter University. Basketball, school, and church activities take up most of my time, but I'm never too busy to call my mom. My mom is my best friend, and I almost always talk to her every day, and usually multiple times a day. When I'm at home, I love taking walks through the woods, trail around our pond with her. I also love to cook with my mom. She is an amazing cook, and I want to learn all I can from her so that one day I can be an amazing mom and cook like her. As a student at Shorter University, I'm a nursing major. I want to become a nurse practitioner. I love science, and I feel the Lord is calling me into the medical field. I am learning Spanish as well because I want to go on medical mission trips. I want to be able to go to Spanish-speaking countries on short-term trips to help the sick and spread the gospel. I recently went on a medical mission trip with my parents to Honduras, where my dad worked in a hospital for a week. If I were to win $10 million in the lottery, I would give most of the money to organizations like the hospital that I went to in Honduras. Missions, and particularly medical missions, are close to my heart, and money is always necessary to make these trips possible and to keep hospitals and other facilities operating. I would also use some of the money to help out some of my family members who are struggling financially. And yes, I would probably use the money to buy some nice things for myself, but since I will never win money from the lottery because I'm never going to buy a lottery ticket, I really don't have to worry about what I would do with the money. One thing that is unique about me is that I go to bed early and wake up early. I'm usually asleep by 10 o'clock, if not earlier, and I normally cannot sleep past 7:30. It does not matter how late I go to bed, I will still wake up early, so in order to not be tired, I just go to bed early. Most college students stay up late and either sleep late or take naps, but I can't do either. However, I'm working on the napping and have been able to take a couple this semester since I have to wake up at 6 some mornings to run and lift weights for basketball. Two of my biggest fears are spiders and scorpions. I hate them. I grew up in a house in the woods, so it was common for spiders and scorpions to get in the house. When I was little, they didn't bother me, but now I cannot stand them. I've personally never been stung by a scorpion, but most of my siblings have, and it scares me. Spiders just look gross, and the way they do just freaks me out. Most people consider me to be nice, friendly, and caring. I try to be friends with a wide variety of people and not to be seen as cliquish. I'm a perfectionist, but I've gotten better over the years at not being so uptight. I work really hard in school, and I always want to make an A. I try to be positive because I hate being around negative people. God has placed me on this earth for a reason, and I try to live for Him and do my best in all that I do because that is what He calls me to do. I'm here for God's glory, and I want Him to use me to make positive impacts on the lives of all of those around me.